Assalamu alaikum, family, and welcome back to another episode of Islamic FAQ with your girl Khadija. Last time we spoke about what things, other than pork, that we can't eat in Islam or like in the Quran, and this week we're going to be answering a question of, can Muslim women wear makeup? So this might sound like a simple yes or no question, but as we'll see today, the Quran gives us a deeper framework on that goes beyond cosmetics and pushes us to think about modesty and intentions and what truly matters to Allah. So let's dive in. So the core verses about adornments, right? Allah tells us that in 24 verse 31, all tell the believing women to lower their gaze and guard their modesty, not to display their adornments, except what is apparent thereof, and to draw their kimar over their bosoms. Right? So, this verse is the foundation of understanding beautification in Islam. So, let's pause. I want us to think about a word here. Zinah is what is said instead of adornment. So we're going to think about the word Zinah. Zinah means beauty, adornments, embellishments, and it refers to one of the things that make us attractive, whether it's natural, like the sparkle in our eyes, or added, like jewelry, perfume, makeup. So Allah does not forbid zina. Instead, He commands us to manage how and where we display it. So notice also that Allah does not say erase your adornments. Allah does not say deny your beauty. Allah simply says do not flaunt it unnecessarily except what is apparent. So, what is apparent? Many scholars say that this includes the face, the hands, what is naturally visible in daily life. And if that's the case, enhancing those features lightly with makeup falls into the category of what is permissible, right? So, the positive role of adornments in the Quran is sometimes we think of makeup as something shallow, but the Quran speaks of adornments as a gift from Allah. So in chapter 7, verse 31, it says, O children of Adam, take your adornments at every masjid and eat and drink, but waste not by extravagance. Indeed, he does not love the extravagant. So here Allah encourages adornments, especially in worship. So think about it. Standing before your Creator, you're asked to look your best, not your worst. That means presenting yourself clean, modest, and yes, even beautiful. So makeup in itself isn't haram. It's the issue lies within the intention and the excessive. So historically, right? Because we want to step back and look at history as we always do when I can. Beautification was not foreign to the first Muslim communities. In fact, women in Arabia before and after Islam used to use eyeliner, henna, perfume. So for eyeliner, not only for beauty, but also because it was believed to strengthen eyesight. But this isn't like eyeliner as we know of now, right? It's called kohl, and I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. But the Prophet, peace be upon him, himself even used to wear this, you guys. Look into it a little bit deeper yourself. The second thing is henna for dyeing hair, nails, skin, designs. Is still widely practiced today, and that's a form of beautification as well. Next thing is perfumes, oils, jewelry were also part of daily life. So, what Islam clarifies was not stop beautifying yourself, but rather beautifying yourself with awareness and balance. So, the Quran is not saying don't wear makeup. The Quran is saying don't flaunt your makeup in ways that feed vanity or invite harm. And this is a distinguished key difference. So, makeup becomes problematic only when the intentions shift from that balance, right? Because Islam is a religion of balance. So if makeup is used to express gratitude to Allah, to feel confident, or to be present, or to present yourself, neatly in prayer or to your spouse, it aligns with the spirit of adornment. If makeup is used to chase validation from strangers, to provoke lust, or to live in constant vanity, then it falls outside the spirit of modesty. So Allah reminds us in 17 verse 27, indeed, the wasteful are brothers of the devils. Ever has Satan been ungrateful to his Lord. So it's not the makeup that's wrong. It's the excess, the obsession, the arrogance that can come with it. So one of the biggest lessons the Quran teaches us is that modesty is not just about covering or not covering. It's about, guess what? Attitude. And what we always say in here, attitude, 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 attitude. That's what makes or breaks something. And I'll apologize, you guys, if my voice sounds a bit off. I am not feeling like 100%. But in Surah 49, verse 13, it says, indeed, the most noble of you in the sight of Allah is the most righteous of you. Nobility isn't mascara, lipstick. It is taqwa, that God consciousness. This means your worth isn't diminished if you wear makeup, and it's not elevated if you don't. What counts is your sincerity, your humility, and your closeness to Allah. So, can Muslim women wear makeup? Where do we draw the line? The answer is yes. The Quran does not forbid beautification. Yes, makeup can be part of Zinah, that is apparent, but it must be used with modesty, humility, and balance. The line is crossed when makeup becomes about arrogance, waste, or attracting the wrong kind of attention. That being said, we're going to close it out here. The Quran leaves space for people's personal choice. Allah does not micromanage every detail of our daily lives. Instead, He gives us principles to guide ourselves. So, when you hear Haram police coming up and telling you blah, 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 you tell them that Allah created a religion of balance and Allah is your ultimate guider. So, Allah wants us to think, to reflect, and to make choices with sincerity. That's what matters to Him the most, our sincerity and our intentions. So, some questions I have for you guys to take with you guys for this upcoming week is, as we close, I want you to leave with these questions, and I really want you to spend time this week reflecting on them heavily. Don't rush. The first thing is, when I put on makeup, who am I doing it for? Exactly. Okay, so the next question is, does my makeup help me feel confident and grateful to Allah, or am I chasing validation from others? The next question is, am I using makeup in moderation, or has it become something I can't live without? All right. The next question is, how does the Quranic verses on adornments reshape the way I think about beauty? And lastly, this question is, am I letting culture define my choices, or am I going back to Allah's book for clarity? So that's the last question. I want you to take your time with this, journal it, pray about it, go to Allah about it, and most importantly, return to the Quran for your answers. So thank you so much for joining me on another episode of Islamic FAQ. If this brought you clarity, share it with someone who you think might need it. And remember, Islam isn't about restricting you. It's about guiding you to live beautifully, inside and out, sincerely. Walaikum salam, family. Stay safe, stay healthy, Stay blessed. And don't forget to tap it up. Thank you.